Join our fitness community and never miss a beat. Follow us now.
Hello team, welcome back to weighted training session with me Rahul Shetty. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to add weights to our training session. All right? So, today's work is going to be focused more on your building stronger chest, triceps and stronger core. All right? So, before we begin, ensure you have your weights next to you and also your water bottle. Hydration is important as you keep getting fatigue. Every now and then hydration is going to help you recover to get rid of the fatigue. Alright, so what you can see here is I have two pair of dumbbells. I have a pair of 10 and I have a pair of 7.5. And the idea here is we're going to start with a warm-up. After a warm-up and activations, we have three blocks. Alright, block 1 is going to be focusing more on your chest and triceps. Block 2 also is going to be the same thing. And block 3 is going to be more on your core work. So with different variations that we're going to work on the chest, we have different mode of weights. Alright, so the reason why I have two pair of dumbbells. Alright, now let us get started with our warm-ups. We're going to start with a cat and camel, ensuring that our spine is flexible enough before we start. So for this movement, you're going to be in the 4-point, palm below your shoulders, knees under your hip. From here, you're going to round your spine and then you're going to arch the spine. All right, for about 30 seconds, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, let's move. Cat and camel, one of the basic mobility movement, basic but super effective for you to help to get that flexibility on your spine. 15 more seconds, keep going. If you're sitting for long hours, if you have tight spine, this particular movement helps you relieve that tightness and focus on mobilizing the spine. You have last few seconds to finish the work and time. And now we will move on to child's pose to cobra, which is going to help you open up your lats and also helps you activate your shoulders and core. For this movement, you're going to be in that child's pose. From here, you're going to scoop all the way forward to cobra, hold here for about 2 seconds and then back to your child's pose. All right, for about 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. All the way scoop forward to cobra. Feel that work on your core when you're in the cobra. Now while you're doing the child's pose, it's more of your lats. You're going to scoop all the way forward using your shoulders and core. And then you're going to sit back. You have 10 more seconds to finish the work. Keep going. And time. And now we will do a movement called arm raise just to warm your shoulders up. For this movement, you're going to be in that 4-point again. From here, thumb pointing up. You're going to drive your arm in line with your ears and then back. For about 15 seconds on each side. In 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Keep your head in line with your spine. Don't drop your head down. This is a reminder even for me to keep the form in place. Keep going. Drive your arm all the way up, in line with your shoulders, switch sides, and let's begin. Making sure that your shoulder gets activated, your shoulder joints, because as I mentioned, it's going to be a lot of chest and triceps work. So your shoulder joints are going to come in place to perform the movements. And time. And now we will move on to our T-spine rotations, which is going to help you open up your spine. For this movement, arms behind your ears, you're going to drive your elbows, adding the rotation on your spine for about 15 seconds on each side, which is 1, 2, all right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Eye towards your elbow as you add that rotation. Keep moving. Last few seconds. Change on the other side. Watch your elbow throughout the work. And as I said, try adding that rotation over your spine, which is your mid-back. Keep your ankle in line with your knees. Don't move the positioning of your ankle. And time. All right, let's repeat all 4 movements one more round. Back to your cat and camel. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep moving. 10 more seconds to finish. And time. Back to your child's pose to cobra. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. To your child's pose. Again, scoop all the way forward to cobra and to child's pose. You have last 10 more seconds to finish. And time. Back to your arm raises in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Head in line with the spine. Hold about 2 seconds as you bring your arm in line with your ears. Change on the other side. Keep going, few more seconds. And time. Back to your T-spine rotations. In the 4-point. 15 seconds work. And then we change sides. Last few seconds. Change on the other side. Keep moving. Last few seconds. And time. Good job, guys. Take a quick 30 seconds break, get some water, and I will take you through the movements and the format of the work that we're going to perform. So as I said, I have 2 pair of dumbbells here, and we have 3 blocks. All right, so in the block 1, I have 3 movements. What are we doing? We're going to do a chest press, and then we're going to do some push-ups, and then we're going to do some tricep kick back. I will take you through the movement of all 3 movements, and then we start with the workout. All right, now the idea here is the reps are going to be somewhere between 8 to 12. Let's say if you're a beginner, if you're just getting started with the weighted training session, I would recommend to start with maybe 8 reps and focus more on the form, more on the posture, and also controlling the work of the movement. And if you've been really advanced, you can increase the load as per your level, right? And also you can still make the work effective by increasing the reps, by increasing the control of the work. All right? Now the first movement is going to be a chest press. For this movement, I'm going to get into a hip bridge position. So from here, I'm going to start the movement by placing the weight up in the air. I'm going to hold the weight slightly diagonal. I'm going to drive the weight all the way down. As I push up, I'm going to squeeze my chest. All the way down, push up, squeeze my chest. All right? Now all the way down has to be with control. Right? You do not speed up here because I want you to stick to great form and engaging the right muscle while you perform. All right? We're going to perform 12 counts of this. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the weight up. Hold it slightly diagonal. Now, with me, let's go. Slowly down. Press it up fast. Squeeze your chest. 1, 2. We're going to make sure we make every reps, which is your repetition, count by performing with good range, with good form, and ensuring we are going to engage the muscle. While we do this, you're working on building that muscle. Keep going. See, I have a control over the weight. I have the control over the movement when I'm driving the weight down slow, and I'm going to squeeze my chest. I think I'm done with 7 reps, 8, 9, 10, 11, do not clasp the weight, and 12. All the way down, turn around, and place your dumbbells. All right? We are done with our first movement. Now we're going to move on to our second movement. What are we doing in the second movement? We're going to do some push-ups. This is going to be your body weight work. Now for the push-ups, what you can do is, we're going to do same. We're going to hit that 8 to 12 reps. Now you can also take the knee support for you to perform your push-up, or you can bring your knees off the ground. As I said, depending on the level that you are in, if you're a beginner, focus on dropping the knees down and just 6 to 8 reps working on that form. Now, I'll show you both the variations. Knees behind your hip from here, head in line with your spine. 1, 2, with the knee support, without the knee support. 1, 2, all right? I don't want to waste my efforts with the warm-up here. Now, I would want to get my 12 reps of push-up. With me, let's do this together, starting in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could feel that burn on my triceps already, and also working on your chest along with the, building that stronger triceps. Now we will move on to our third movement. For this movement, now I'm going to switch the weight, switch the load for the tricep kickback, right? How are you going to do this movement? For this, I'm going to use slightly a lighter weight dumbbell. From here, my stance stays outside my hip. I'm going to get into a hip hinge position where I'm going to load my hamstring here. From here, I'm going to pull the weight up. Now you see my lower arm? You see my lower arm? It is just the lower arm work. 1, 2, try not to swing your arms. As I said, 12 repetitions. Let's ensure those 12 reps, the efforts that you're putting in to get those reps, makes a lot of sense for the muscle, right? With the good form. Now, back to our tricep kickback, double arm, starting in 3, 2, 1, in the position. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And drop. A quick 30 seconds to 40 seconds break for you to recover, for your muscles to recover from the fatigue that it has gone through, and then we perform our round 2. You can just shake off your arms. If you want to increase the load, if you're comfortable, we can increase the load in the second round. But we will still stick to a good form, ensuring that we have a control over the weight and also over the movement. All right, starting round number 2 in 10 seconds. The more control, the more work on the muscle. All right, we are not working on the speed, but we are working more on controlling the movement so that you are keeping the muscle under tension for a longer time. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the weight diagonal. Now, 3 seconds down and 1 second up to press it up. All right, let's go. 2, squeeze your chest. 3, squeeze your chest as you drive up. Push the weight from your chest. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Turn the dumbbell, rack it, because if you're doing it on the ground, make sure you're picking the weight off the ground with a lot of awareness. Don't just pick the weight up, because we don't want to go through any kind of injury, because it's kind of risky when you pick the weight from the ground. So there's a technique for you to lift the weight up and put the weight back on the floor. Moving on to our push-ups. We're going to start in 15 seconds. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to give you 15 seconds break between every movements, and maybe we take 30 to 40 seconds rest after every round. All right? So the short the break is, the more work goes into the muscle. Yeah? We're going to start our push-ups in 3, 12 counts, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 12. Now, as you could see, I worked a lot on my breath while I'm doing this movement, because your breathing helps you make the movement more efficient. Now, if you ask me, how should my breathing be? In a very simple term, let's say going down with a push-up, it's easy, right? It's about pushing up. So you basically inhale while you drive the chest down and exhale as you come up. So wherever you require an effort, you exhale then. So that's how the movement becomes more efficient. All right, back to our tricep kickback. I could start feeling that pump, and we are in block 1, round 2. We still have a lot of work to do, and as we end the session, we'll ensure that we feel strong and we are ready for more such work in our upcoming training sessions. All right, back to our tricep kickback. We're going to start the work in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, don't swing your arms. 3, just the lower arm work. 4, 5, 6, last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are done with round 2. Quick 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds rest, and then we move to our round 3 of block 1. Once we are done with the block 1, we will move to block 2, which is going to be same thing. When I say same thing, not the same movements, but targeting the same muscle group with different variation. All right? So we're going to get started with our round 3. We're going to take a quick sip of water. Get ready. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the position. My grip is right. My positioning is in place. From here, I'm going to hold the weight slightly diagonal and focus on controlling the work. 1. See, inhale. Exhale as you drive the weight up. So I require an effort to push the weight up, right? So that's how I'm going to exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight down and rack. Good job. Moving on to our push-ups. We're going to start in 15-20 seconds. Just shake off your arms and let's get started in 10 seconds. Back to your push-ups. Honestly, I'm getting back to my fitness routine after a break, right? Because, see, breaks in the fitness journey is sometimes you got to take that break. It's not about the setback, but trust me, that setback is going to make you come back strong, right? It could be maybe because of falling sick, or it could be any kind of an injury in the process that you would gone through, right? So I had loaded up my lower back during one of the training session, and the reason why I had to take a small break, and I'm again getting back at it. But the idea is to take it easy, go slow for the first few days, and then pick up the intensity. All right, it's the same thing goes with the beginners. If you're getting started, ensure that you're going to go easy for the first few weeks and then slowly start focusing on the intensity. Back to your push-ups, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's 12. Good job. We are getting around 24 into 12 again, 34, 36 reps of all three variations. 36 reps with great control and form. Trust me, it's a lot of work for your muscle if you're just getting started with your fitness. For guys who've been really advanced, who've been training for years now, you can increase the intensity by increasing the load and also by having more control over the weight. Focus more on the technique and form while you perform. All right, back to our tricep kickback. We're going to do 12 counts of this, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the position, pull your elbows up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. A quick 60 seconds break and we are done with block 1. Now we will move on to a block 2. Just take a small break here. So what are we doing? In the block 2, we're going to do a movement called chest flies, which is again going to target your chest muscle. And then we have overhead tricep extension, which is going to be targeting your triceps again. And then we have dumbbell pullovers, which is going to be for your lats and chest again, all right? So 3 movements, but we're going to change the variation now. Because why we change the variation? So that we target the other muscle, which is your chest muscle, but you also have like 3 major muscle groups, right? Even with the triceps, when we say triceps, it's 3 muscles. So the idea behind that is, as you keep changing the variation, you target the different muscle. Now, that's what we're focusing on. Back to our block 2, chest flies. For this movement, you're again going to be in the same hip bridge position. You're going to lift the weight up. Now, it's not going to be the press, but it's going to be the flies. When I say that, you're going to drive the weight all the way down, all right? And then squeeze your chest when you lift it up. All the way down, keeping your elbows bent, and then you're going to squeeze your chest, but you will not clash the weight. That's where the control comes in place, all right? We're going to perform 12 counts of this. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights up, and let's begin. Slowly drive the weight down. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 more, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 'Superb. Done with your chest flies. Take like 20 seconds break, and then we move to our second movement, which is going to be our overhead tricep extension. Now, how do you do this movement? For this movement, you're going to hold the weight this way, palm facing up towards the ceiling. You're going to lift the weight over your head, elbows tucked in. Don't flare out your elbows. Keep your elbows tucked in. Now it's again your lower arm work. I don't want you to swing your arm, but focusing more on the lower arm as you perform. You're going to get the weight over your head. Keep your core strong from here. 1, 2, 3. All right, for about 12 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's our tricep overhead extension. Moving on to our dumbbell pullovers. For this movement, you're going to get into a hip bridge position again. See, the reason why I had two different weights. For the chest flies, the way the movement is designed, you can't go really heavy like how you did for your chest press. The reason why I reduced the load and I performed. So it's same thing with you. Always play around with the load of the weight depending on the movement that is given. All right, back to our dumbbell pullovers. For this movement, you're going to bring your feet off the ground, arms in line with your shoulders. You're going to drive the dumbbell all the way back, keeping your elbows bent, and then forward. All right, for this movement, I'm going to hold slightly a heavier dumbbell so that I can feel that work by end of 10th, 11th, and 12th rep. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way back. 1, slow. 2, 3, lats activation as you perform. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. And we are done. Good job, guys. Done with the 3 movements. I hope you're aware of all 3 work right now. And we will move to our round 2. A small break here. Quick sip of water. Let's get back to our chest flies in maybe 30 seconds. I'm sure you can feel the work when we are in block 2 right now. You can feel the enough work going to the muscle, right, on building that stronger chest and triceps. Now moving on to round 2, back to our chest flies. As I said, if you're going out of form, do not increase the load. Stick to the same load or a lighter load. Work on the form a lot so that you have a control over the movement. If you're going out of form, then I think you should reduce the load. All right, back to our chest flies. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Squeeze 1, but don't clasp the weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. That's good. 20 seconds break and moving on to our tricep extension. Just relax your arms. Just walk around, starting in 15 seconds. Get ready, starting in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. No rushing here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job with your overhead tricep extension. Back to pullovers. I'm going to use a 10 kg load for this movement. We're going to start in 15 seconds. Get ready, starting in 5, 4. See, as I said, careful while you pick the weight from the ground. Don't rush. Take your time. Starting in 3, 2, 1. It's off. Let's go. 1, 2. I want you to focus on bringing the weight all the way close to the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, that's 12. Good job. 30 to 40 seconds rest. We have one last round to finish our block 2. Last round. We shall start in 25 seconds. In 20 seconds, back to our chest flies. Get ready. Starting in 5, last round of the work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze your chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Good job. Back to our overhead tricep extension in 20 seconds. Starting in 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back to pullovers. In 15 seconds. Starting in 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job, guys. We are done with our strength work. Now, when I say that strength work, it's about building your chest and triceps. Now we will move to a little bit of core work and also adds a little bit of tension on your chest for the movements that I have designed. All right? Take a quick 1-minute break here, and now we will move on to our core work. So, in the core, what are we doing? We're going to do a 12 weighted sit-up, and then we're going to do 12 weighted dead bug. All right, now how do you do this movement? Weighted sit-up. In the sit-up position, weight stays above your chest. From here, you're going to use your core strength. Remember, core strength, not your spine. You're going to use your core to come up. 1, 2, 3, along with the weight. All right? We're going to do 12 counts of this, and then we're going to do weighted dead bug. Weight stays above your chest. In the dead bug position, you're going to extend your knee. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be 24 counts in total, which is 12 and 12. And we do 3 rounds. We are done with our work. All right? Let's get started with our sit-ups in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 12 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To your dead bug in 15 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. If you can bring your shoulders off, tuck your chin in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds break. 2 more rounds of the work. Can feel that work on my core with my upper and lower abdomen with your weighted sit-up and dead bug, targeting both the muscle here. We're going to get started in 25 seconds of round 2. In 20 seconds, if you're comfortable, you can increase the load. I'm going to increase the load in the round 2. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to reset my positioning. Starting in 5, 4, 3. If you don't have strain on the neck, you can bring your shoulders off. You work more on your core when you do that. And 3, 2, 1. Feet off, shoulders off, tuck your chin in. Let's go. Both the sides. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Done with 2 rounds. A quick 30 seconds break. We have one last round to finish the work. So the dead bug also helps you improve your coordination since you're holding the weight and trying to perform those extensions, right? So what do you mean when I say coordination? See, naturally one would have that basic strength, right? Mobility, flexibility. So apart from that, the skill-based, what is your skill-based? Your endurance, your speed, explosives, coordination, stability, balance. All of this is your skill. For this, you need to learn and practice a lot as you stay consistent and with the movements that you're going to perform, which helps you build your skills as well, right? Back to our sit-ups, last round of the work, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Superb. Back to your weighted dead bug. Starting in 15 seconds, last movement, and we are in the last round. We are done, almost there. Let's finish the work strong. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Whew. That's a good work happening on your core. Can feel it, can feel the tension over the core muscle, and that's what we're looking for, and that's what we worked on. Good job, guys. A quick 30 seconds break, and then we move to our stretches, which is important. Helps you recover your muscles better, so that what happens in your upcoming training sessions, your performance, efficiency, everything starts improving. It can be a small window where we focus on those stretches, but trust me, when you really focus on the muscle getting stretched even for about 30 seconds, you're still working on that flexibility or recovering the muscle from the fatigue that it has gone through. All right, now moving on to what? Stretches. We're going to do a child's pose for 30 seconds. Sit back, extend your arms. I want you to bring your chin on the ground. It's so hard to do that, right? But that's the focus for about 30 seconds. Hold. Getting a small catch on my inner thighs. Just trying to relax that muscle. Still focusing on the stretch. Just going to take a time break, but I want you to focus on your child's pose. Hold. Keep moving your fingertip forward. Feels better now. 10 more seconds. As I said, keep moving your fingertip forward as you feel comfortable with the work. And time. And now we will move to our second movement, thread the needle. For this, palm below your shoulders. You're going to drive your arm right in between your palm and knees. Keep your head in line with your spine. Arm above your ears. You're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. Time. Change sides. 3, 2, 1. Hold. And time. And now we will move to a core stretch. For this, you're going to lie down on your chest, elbows in front of your shoulders, palm on the ground. You're going to lift your elbows up, drive your chin up, feel the work happening on your core. 30 seconds. You can also drop your elbow if the load is too much on your lower back. Chin up. And time. And now we're going to do a pec stretch. You're going to interlock your fingers at the back, roll your shoulders back, chest up towards the ceiling, and hold. 20 seconds. And time. Last stretch, tricep stretch. Palm stays on middle of your spine. You're going to pull your elbows in. Feel the stretch on your triceps and hold. 15 seconds. And time. Change sides. Last few sessions. And relax. Good job, guys. Great work, and that's the end of today's training session. I hope you had a great work with our weighted training session, building a stronger upper body. Now, do give your feedback on our community, which is Cult at Home, and also on our Facebook community, which is Stronger Together. Let us know on how you found this session. More training, more weighted workout sessions coming your way. Until then, stay consistent, stay focused. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
More such workout videos, download the cult.fit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.